So here we are in round one. We won the die roll, so we're going to play first. And this seems like a perfectly fine hand. So let's make this a little bit bigger for you, and I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna start off with the swamp because I guess I can't draw both, but I need to keep in mind during this draft that I have a double black spell on turn 2 if I draw the Stonecrab Condemned. I think I'll play the Heir of Falconrath here. Although if they have Galvanic Bombardment, I guess Wailing Pool is better. Well, it's the highest upside play, so I think I still play it. I don't know why, but my... Oh, this is insane! Yeah. So this is kind of like playing Constructed. I was going to say my F8 button doesn't seem to be working these last two videos, and it's driving me mad. So if I pass through my phases more slowly than I usually do, even more slowly, then it's because of that. They also have an Heir to Falconrath. Interesting. There's a chance that they have Fiery Temper here. So I don't have any great plays to make here anyway, because I only have 3 mana, so I can't play the Enlightened Maniac. So I'm thinking of using Deadweight on the Heir of Falconrath, but then if they flip it with Fiery Temper, then I don't get in for 3 damage. But I can still get it back later. Yeah, I think I have a feeling I'm going to get Fiery Tempered here, but I guess if I just attack here, they traded it 2 for 1, I can play a creature. I have so much removal for Heir to the Night, maybe it's just correct. They mulligan, I guess, so yeah, actually I'm just going to attack with both here. Maybe they Fiery Temper first. Oh, no blocks at all. That's interesting. That makes me think that they might have another Madness card. So I'm gonna kill this anyway. I don't want them to be able to flip it and Madness like a weirded vampire or something. I would really like to draw lands over the next 2 turns or so. Okay, Haunt the Dead. That's not a big problem right now. That is not what I'm looking for. I think there's no reason not to attack here, so just gonna get in. Still no blocks, my opponent has no fear. Guess I'll play the Graph Rats because I don't mind as much if it dies. It trades with the Haunted Dead. I can keep their mana occupied. It also attacks for more next turn if they decide to attack. So I wonder what their plan is here. Like, just taking it and going down to 5 seems like it's so ambitious. Okay, Enslaved Neomorphs. And they're attacking with the Spirit Token? Yeah. They must have... What can they even have here? There's no flying vampire as far as I know that they can madness out, so... So I don't think I want them to bring out another spirits. So I think I maybe just attack here. So that they don't jump here. Wouldn't they have jumped earlier then? They can discard 2 cards. I mean, they don't really have good blocks here, so I think I'm just going to do this. And then I can swarm them. Okay. Oh, they're going to double block. Yeah, I guess that works. So I'm gonna leave the Haunted Dead in play and going to kill the Weirded Vampire. Leaves them at 2 with a lethal attacker in play, and I'm gonna play the Enlightened Maniac. If I draw a land here, I'm probably playing... I guess I just play Midnight Scavengers because everything gets menace, so they would just probably die unless they have like a lot of removal or blockers. Does this gain haste? Huh. So I can't actually read Jittery Host, okay. I think it gains haste. Not gonna block here. Ruthless Disposal. Okay. Well, but this is a land, so I guess I just win by playing the Midnight Scavengers, right? They can only... Oh no, they have to double block, I guess. Still, I get back the air as well, so I think this is just the best play. Yeah. So I attack them down to 1. Alright. So we saw Haunted Dead and Thermal Alchemists and Ruthless Disposal, but I guess like I guess we didn't pick up Convolute would be pretty good against Ruthless Disposal, so maybe that's actually worth bringing in. We didn't see much that we really wanted to bounce, so maybe maybe that's actually worth it. I'm not sure if I want Triskai Decaphobia against a deck that has burn spells. That's always a really risky proposition. I actually think I'm going to take this out, and they seem to have a lot of creatures that. I mean, it's black red. They always have a lot of like 1 toughness creatures and 2 ones and stuff. So I guess Farbog Revenant will probably be pretty good in this matchup. Could also bring in Biting Rain actually, because I guess yeah, that's probably actually worth it. We haven't seen that much out of their deck, so we're not really sure what they have in there. Like, I could bring in like Biting Rain instead of like, I don't know, Spontaneous Mutation, or maybe instead of one of the mediocre creatures. I'm gonna leave out the Convolute, put in the Biting Rain. Let's try this. This is a great hand again, so we're going to keep this. Oh, and my opponent is mulliganing to 6. Again, playing a black land first, just in case we draw Stalker Condemned, although I think we would play the Heir of Fallen Wrath either way. This hand is really good, like, if we draw a removal spell or something, then seems okay. Yeah, I can attack here. So 3 mana open. Whatever. Don't think there's anything I need to play around here. My opponent is probably thinking, what the hell is up with this deck? I guess that was a reason to wait. Yeah, okay. I misplayed that actually. Yeah, I should have waited there. That wasn't great. I was thinking about stuff that would deal 1 damage in. Oh, they have Call the Bloodline. Ugh. I'm gonna attack here, play Enlightened Maniac. And next turn, Markov Crusader. I don't want to play Elusive Tormentor unless I have mana open. So, first turn I was thinking about stuff that would deal damage. 1 damage in red, and I couldn't think of any for 1 mana or for 2 mana, but I guess the Borrowed Malevolence, I should have thought about that. I can also drag under here. We could have 2 spells. They could also have one of the vampires. Like if they discard and then they can play the Weirded Vampire because they have one of those. I don't mind trading a Weirded Vampire for one of these, so maybe I just drag under here. Maybe I just... also play Elusive Tormentor, keep up the 1 mana. If they have a spell and I attack into it, that's pretty bad. Okay, maybe I don't mind trading. Let's just play this, attack with these 2. Yeah, so this is what I thought might happen. And now I wish I had attacked with the Eldrazi Horror. Okay. This still puts me in a reasonably good position. Still have a very good hand. Do they have another Madness spell? I could drag under, hope to draw a land, play Ingenious Cop. Passing my advantage. Could also build out a bigger board state and then next turn I have better attacks. Because I don't really have any great attacks here, so yeah, let's do that. I think I want to keep open blue mana. I guess I can act as if I have a turn aside. And then not attack here, because if I attack they have a spell, then I'm trading my Weirded Vampire for a Vampire Knight. Just making a token. Okay. I Again, not playing anything weird. Okay. So I guess I drag under here. Dragging under the Sanguinary Mage, then they don't really have any very good blocks, I think. Unless they have another Madness creature. I think here I just attack. It's not that much that can go wrong. Notice that they did play out a land, so there's a possibility actually that they have Ruthless Disposal here. Yeah, sure. They take 7 here. I'm gonna play a land, and I'm not gonna play anything because if they have Ruthless Disposal, I want to be able to turn the Elusive Tormentor. They're attacking here? That seems... Okay, I'm gonna block one. Don't think there's a reason for me not to block here. So if I certain death, they're at this, they're at 8, but I think it's actually just better to... Might just be better to attack. They have 1 card in hand, so they can at best Madness something. And this seems like an aggressive attack. Attack with both of these. Opponent has no blockers, okay. Guess I'll play the Ingenious Carp. Is there a reason to play anything else? I don't think so. They're not winning this race. Yeah. They have no cards in hand. So oh. Oh, it's actually too early. I need to go to the 4 blockers. And then now I get to switch it. and we win. Okay, it was a interesting first match. Hope the other games are just as interesting. I'll see you in round 2.